Ahoy! I'm your Captain Carolina Sanchez, and welcome aboard the Nightcap Cruise. We're about to embark on a 9-month, very long journey around the world. Guarantee you there's going to be weather, there's going to be seasickness, there's going to be pregnancies, influencers. Oh, what a mess. You might even go overboard. I'm just kidding, no, you won't. Because we have bartenders, like my friend Alicia from Simone on Sunset, who's gonna make sure you stay your ass on this damn boat, because the excursions are getting canceled. Ports, we're not gonna hit them. Maybe we will, I don't know. This is a love boat after all.
It's a ship!
It's a ship. All right, I'm gonna take one of these.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's dive into this 9-month cruise with my friends. We've got Special K from 104.1 KRBE
Evening.
back in the building. We've got Deidre Mathis here for the first time. She's a travel expert. Yes. Next to her, we've got Steve Cantwell, and he doesn't know how he feels about cruises, but somebody who loves and adores them, Brandy Adams. All right. For those who don't know, there is a 9-month cruise going around the world right now, and it has taken over TikTok because there is so much damn drama, and I love it. But I've never been on a cruise, so I want to hear from y'all. Yeah. As far as cruise goes, the shorter ones, not the 9-month long ones, are they worth it?
Yeah, well, so I've been on many cruises from 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. The longest cruise I've been on is 14 days. And I'll say, you know, it's quite interesting. You need to make sure you're spending time with someone you really like because you're in small spaces, you know, and make sure you open up your mind and meet other people because after a few days of doing the same thing, it could get kind of monotonous. So, yeah, but I think they're a good idea.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah. And yes, so you have to share a little bit about yourself in the cruise life because you called me out on the boat.
I called you out earlier tonight on calling it a boat because we learned in the Merchant Marines, which is what you have to do before you drive one of these suckers. We learned that you call it a ship, and I trained to be a cruise ship captain for almost 2 years. And let me tell you, it takes a certain type of person to be away from land, their family, their friends for so long.
How long did it take you to find out it wasn't for you?
2 years before I figured it out. But praise Texas A&M Maritime. They have an incredible program if you actually do want to sail the 7 seas for the rest of your life. I believe that maybe San Jacinto College has one as well. I think it's easier now. Before you had to do a regimental program where you had to wear a uniform and polish your belt buckle and everything like that. So I was in a lot of trouble, so I quit.
Okay, so as a passenger of a cruise, do you enjoy it?
I love it. I've been on 14. It's what made me want to do it for the rest of my life. But really, I really think that I would have been much better as the cruise director. Like, ladies and gentlemen, party on the Lido deck this evening.
You're hired on the Nightcap Cruise, baby.
Right.
Period.
It would have been so much better as an entertainer had I known that I had entertainment chops, when I was 18 years old. But here we are now. But you've got a great crew with you who can tell you exactly what kind of person it takes to be on this ship, and what kind of things you're going to do on there.
All right, Steve, you're the one who's like, man, on cruises. What's up?
Listen, that 9-month cruise, if it didn't start as a swingers cruise, it's going to end as a swingers cruise.
Absolutely.
Just out of boredom.
Well, we can hope.
Yeah.
Yes, we need all that
It'll either end as a swingers cruise or cannibals. One of the two.
Is it going to be that? Yeah, they ran out of wine already.
Yeah. Cruises, in my opinion, are adventure for people that aren't that adventurous.
Oh.
Wow.
Is he taking shots at you, Brandy, when you hear that?
I think so, because I'm outside. I don't know. I'm in these streets. I don't know. Was that?
Out of these streets and these seas.
What? But no, I went on my first cruise in November.
Oh, okay.
It was my first time going. My little year took me. I ain't gonna put no title on it, but he took me, and I was like, okay. After day 3, I packed my clothes. I was ready to go. I was like, I want my mama. Like, take me to my mama. But I had the best time. I couldn't even do everything I wanted to do in the 8 days. I had so much fun on that cruise. So much fun.
So what is the fun part?
The food, the drinks, the entertainment, when you port and you get to explore a new city, and the people, honestly, it's honestly the people. Sitting at the bar, sitting at your dinners, and you're meeting and talking to these other people. So the last cruise I went on was to Antarctica, and I sat across from a couple, and the whole time we just got to know each other. They were from Ireland. After the trip, 2 years later, we went and met up with them in Ireland. So the beauty of just meeting people from all across the world, I mean, happens right there on a cruise ship.
I do have to ask, did you
Yeah.
actually set foot on Antarctica?
We did. People always ask that. Yes, we stepped on the ice with the penguins, the whole 9 yards.
Well, you know the people on the 9-month cruise, that was a lot of them. That's why they got on this
Yeah.
cruise, and they were not allowed to
And that is
get
so
on
unfortunate.
Antarctica.
That is
Wait,
so unfortunate.
they stopped, but they couldn't. They could only look at it.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. That would have been,
man.
that's unfortunate.
And you know, one thing about this ship is the smallest ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet, which in itself makes it good because it can pull into the smaller port. Smaller ports, what is there to do? It's organized vacationing.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yes,
Yeah.
it can be. But when you get to ports like Antarctica,
Right.
girl, you got to figure that out on your own. You know, the tour guides aren't there waiting for you when they go off the ship, like bracelets, time.
Right. You gotta figure it
Go
out.
hang out with the penguin.
Right, yeah.
Have
Hey,
fun.
weed. No, you won't see that when you go off the.
Oh, is that what
Nazis kept
happens
all
at
their
ports?
No,
Tell me what happens at ports, though.
Girl, you've been to Caribbean
I've been
island.
offered everything. I've been offered from sex to pills to for everything at a cruise ship.
yes.
Yeah.
What was the craziest thing you were offered? Was it sex?
Oh,
was it
so-
pills? Was it?
Probably all of them combined. Like, let's come and just have a party. And I'm like, no, thank you. That's not my type of thing. But thank you so much. But no,
Because how
thank
much
you.
time do you get at a port?
It depends. So
It
it ranges
depends.
from 8 hours. Some cruise ships you can be there for a full day. It just depends. But I always tell people if you want the touristy thing, when you get off, get into a taxi and get further as far as the way you can from the port and actually get to experience where you are. Because you're right, if you get off at those ports, it's just by here, just spending your money. It's very touristy. You don't get the feel of the island. So
Unless
gotta
you're
just
feeling
go
up a
little bit
warm
away.
body.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got to figure out what's going wrong on this 9-month cruise. So when we come back, we're going to take a look at the bingo card that's gone viral on TikTok. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about that cruise life, honey, with my friends Special K, Deidre, Steve, and Brandy. We've talked about all the fabulous things that happen on cruises, but as Steve has mentioned, things can get kind of rocky. So, what are the bad experiences you guys have had, if any?
Seasickness. I
Really?
mean,
Is it
motion
real?
sickness. Oh, it's
Oh, yeah,
real.
it is real.
It is real. I mean, you got to put on that bracelet, put on your the things behind the
Pentagrams.
ears. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a seasick bracelet that helps you kind of keep your balance so you don't get so sick. Oh,
Now, the larger ships probably don't rock and roll as much, but these ships have these incredible devices. It's like wings that come out from underneath of them, and it stabilizes the ship. It keeps it from going left to right. So if you're out in high seas, they just eject these stabilizers, and it keeps you from rocking and rolling. But some people like that. It's part of the thrill of the cruise.
The sunset cruises that I did in Hawaii, those are basically booze cruises. It's a drinking competition from the time of free Mai Tais, all we want, let's go.
Let's do it.
And
Let's
Steve,
do it.
you were telling me during the break you were actually an entertainer on the cruise.
That's right, yeah, I do stand-up comedy. I started comedy in Hawaii, and that was the best paying comedy gigs, was just performing for the tourists.
I love that. So tell me the staff drama on the cruise.
Well, this is not like where you came from. This is a band of pirates that would
Heathens.
when the crew would, some of them would sleep on the boat after they cleaned it and all do heroin together try to have sex with college girls that they met on the booze cruise. So it's not
Ooh, Steve, messy.
nothing to say.
I love this.
Heathen ship.
So you drink all the way out until the sunset happens. When the sun goes down, they start dancing on the top, and they have a godforsaken comedy show down below where the bar is, and it's just
Debauchery. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, Brandy's over here sipping.
Baby, he messy as hell.
Yeah, but what is the bingo card? I have to know what the bingo
yeah.
card is that they've set up for the Serenade of the Seas.
All right, let's pull up this bingo card because it's got some funny things on it. All right, so here it is. You know, they've got simple things like a weather mishap, a wedding, a lobster-style sunburn, mass STI,
What? No.
tech problems,
Live your life. Live your
minor
life.
mystery to solve, all the way down to a podcast following the trip, which obviously we won't know until later this year.
Right.
But are you guys down for a game night?
Heck
I'm
yes.
down.
Let's do
All
it.
right,
down.
because coming up, I'm gonna have you guys guess how many have happened so far, because guess what? 11 have been crossed out.
No!
Already? All right, you stay right there. Bingo's up next.
And 31. And a 3 and 1 and 31.
I feel like we have the wrong cards.
All right, that is the bingo card that was created for the Royal Caribbean Ultimate Cruise Around the World, whatever it's called. I'm not entirely sure. We've been discussing it with Special K, Deidre, Steve, and Brandy. There's a TikTok with the bingo card we just went over, and an influencer, and I'm actually giving you away one of the bingo slots. Slots? Is that what it's called? What's it called? A
Spaces?
Space? A bingo space.
Bingo slots.
Went over there and he actually took the bingo card, and obviously they play bingo on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All the time.
Are y'all ready for game night?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, so taking a look at this bingo card, we're gonna go row by row and see how many you get right of which ones have been crossed off. We've got mass norovirus. We've got cruise ship 15th. What the hell does that mean?
Gaining 15 pounds.
Oh, 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Yes, you do it.
Weather mishaps, a wedding, or lobster-style sunburn. Which of those, if any, have been crossed out?
I would say the lobster sunburn and then the 15 pounds
Cruise 15.
easily.
I would say everything except for mass norovirus, and that's coming.
That's coming.
We would have heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That would
agree.
have
So
been
I
viral.
agree.
I'm surprised there's no
would've
bed
viral.
bugs or gonorrhea.
Yo.
Well, it's only one, and it's
Really?
weather mishaps. All right, let's look at row 2. We got mass STIs.
Oh, wow.
Someone goes home early.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I can see that.
Port errand runs, ship tech problems, and brand sponsor passengers.
I'm going to say all of that.
All of them.
All of
All
them.
of them?
Mass STIs.
Depends on what you
Yeah.
mean by- depends on what you-
Twice. Damn.
But yeah.
Nasty on that boat.
Brands are sponsoring passengers? Yeah.
Oh, I
bet
totally
they are.
believe that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
The STIs, I mean, they probably just aren't.
Oh, they didn't
saying
report
it.
it.
Right.
They
So
didn't
they
report
don't
it.
No
report
one's going to
those.
voluntarily agree to that.
All right, from row 3, we get that freebie, okay? Then we've got next big travel creator is made, minor mystery to solve, someone gets left behind, and someone has a mental breakdown.
I'm going to say mental breakdown and left
Someone
behind.
gets left behind.
I almost got left
Mental
behind.
breakdown.
That is that twice.
Serious.
So that's a thing. I am
That is the
definitely
thing.
all hands down on someone got left behind.
Yes.
What do they consider a minor mystery? Like someone dies, someone gets a mass STI.
No, someone lost their Apple Watch, girl.
That happens every day.
That's not a mystery.
Well, I think it's just
like, where's
one
my
besides
toddler?
the freebie, and it's someone has a mental breakdown.
Wow.
No one's been left
Ooh.
behind just yet.
Okay,
No.
All right, let's look at row 4. A pirate takeover.
Oh, yes.
Someone
We would've heard
falls
about
off
that.
the boat. Excuse me,
ship.
knocked up or gives birth. Cliques are formed and a COVID outbreak.
Clicks are formed, for sure. You make your click on the
Pirate
first day of the cruise.
Takeover.
Knocked up, for sure.
Pirate takeover.
Yeah, I'm just saying clicks. I don't,
Yeah, I'm
I don't
gonna
know
say
about the
click.
rest of that.
It's too early to get pregnant.
Yeah, why would you get on the ship like
get
you're
pregnant?
pregnant?
That means-
Well,
Oh, no,
let's reveal them, baby, because someone's been
Yeah.
knocked up, cliques have been formed, and there's confirmed COVID.
Yeah, is there? There's COVID everywhere.
All right, and on the last row, we've got a second COVID outbreak.
No!
Stowaway, fist fight, petty
Oh.
neighbor drama,
Oh, yeah.
and obviously we
Podcast.
don't know about a podcast following the trip.
Neighbor
just
drama for sure.
Fist fight.
You're playing your music too loud. Please turn it down.
I don't think there's
or
a
you
fist
too
fight.
loud.
It's probably all elderly on this ship going around the
The
world.
people who
yet.
got pregnant.
It's
Getting
TikTokers,
away from
baby.
nothing.
The people who got pregnant were too loud. And that started a fist fight.
Is that, there you go.
That started a fist fight.
There
for
you go.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
got
here we
it.
go.
There's no way there's a stowaway.
It's just petty neighbor drama.
Yeah.
I mean,
They not
yay.
fighting. You're not having fun. You're not having fun if you're not fighting. I'm sorry.
I just like to watch.
Sorry.
All right, very quickly, for people who
Okay.
have never been on a cruise and want to go, what do they got to make sure to do? Obviously, alcohol in the mouthwash.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I have a bad experience with that. I did fill up my mouthwash with some rum, and it ended up the rum tasted like the mouthwash.
Oh.
It picked up the flavor, so I had minty rum and tonics the entire week. That wasn't
no
right.
fun.
He said that wasn't right.
No.
Okay.
I mean, for me, you want to make sure you bring all your entertainment, your chargers, your books, all of that. Bring snacks. If there's something that you know that you want, bring it. There's so much to do. You know, don't just sit in your room. Go out and explore. That's what I say.
Stu.
LSD.
All right, Brandy.
I would say, man, get like she said, just go out, talk to people, and just enjoy people, learn people, do everything you can in whatever time you have on there. Just enjoy. Don't go on there pissed off.
Yeah.
If you on there mad, you making yourself mad. Have fun. The food great, the drinks are great, the parties are great. Have fun. Get naked. Take your clothes off. Fight. Get pregnant.
Get in
Make
the pool.
sure-
Naked, take your clothes off
Get
and fight.
pregnant.
Get in the jacuzzi.
And
Book
Get
your
pregnant.
excursions before you
Early.
even leave port because they're going to fill up,
Yes.
especially on big ships.
Quick.
When I say excursions, that
Yes.
means stuff to do in town,
Yep.
in port.
let me tell you, they've already canceled several excursions on the Royal Caribbean's Ultimate.
Oh, no.
It is what it is. But you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be filling up your mouthwash bottles with, drinks because you should be getting them at Simone on Sunset with my girl Alicia. And I'm about to find out how to make this east side. You stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're off the cruise ship and now behind the bar on the Nightcap set. And I've got Alicia, not Alicia, from Simone on Sunset. And you're here to do what? Back that glass up! Yes! All right, listen, I know my guests, my passengers on the ship absolutely love the spicy Paloma, but I am still dry. All right, we can do it, we can do that. Pause on that a little bit. And we're gonna make the east side.
Correct.
What do we gotta do?
All right, so I am gonna have you take those cucumber slices right there, and you're just gonna dump that in your tall glass right there, and then you're gonna put that mint just like that. Perfect, beautiful.
It's coming, it's coming.
Yep,
No,
all right,
don't worry
perfect.
about me, we got it.
All right, and then you're gonna take that simple syrup
Okay.
and pour that right on top, the whole thing.
Listen, when it's pre-measured for me,
Yeah.
I can drive any ship, baby. All right, so what is the vibe like at Sunset?
All right, so
Simone, or do you call it Simone for short?
I say Simone for short, for
Okay,
sure,
at
but it
Simone.
is Simone on Sunset. So vibe definitely super cool, like speakeasy vibes. We've got
Ooh.
couches and things like that. So it's definitely like a cool like date night type thing. Yeah. But we do
so if you're
private
trying to find
parties.
who's gonna take you on a cruise.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
maybe
Perfect
go to
place.
Simone.
Perfect place, perfect place.
All right, so we're muddling.
Yes. So you will muddle that until you can see it's all mushy.
Till it's mushy.
Yes.
All right, have you ever been on a cruise, Alicia?
I have. So my family, my beautiful family, took me on a graduation cruise.
Oh.
It was an awesome cruise. It was really fun.
Could you do 9 months on a cruise?
Hell no.
Okay, yeah.
No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna leave my dogs for 9 months. Are you kidding me?
That's
or my
crazy.
girlfriend. My girlfriend's more important.
I mean, she could have come with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. This is true.
All right, do we dump in this lemon?
Yeah, so we're gonna do the lime juice
Lime
after
juice,
that.
okay.
Go ahead and dump that in there, and then we're gonna do the dry liquor that I have provided.
Ooh.
And that is our Dry London from Liars. I don't know if anyone else is
I have had it, and I love it.
Here. It's pretty good. So, you know how at night, obviously, you're in the middle of the ocean. So we were.
Did someone
just-
go overboard? Or?
No. Literally the first night, me and my family were at dinner, and my aunt and I wanted to go back to our room. And as we were doing that, we were coming down the stairs, and you know the Michael Jackson thing where he like puts his feet and he starts like leaning
Yeah.
like that? That's what I was doing. That's what we were doing, like almost like down the stairs.
Okay.
So we like start freaking out, and we're like, what the hell's happening? What's happening, right? I'm talking like water was falling out of the pools on the decks, glasses.
This is
and
first night?
First night, I'm telling you. First night, glasses in the dining room being broken, knives being, like cutlery being thrown everywhere, people getting hurt. Yeah, like I said, water coming out the pools, like everything. It was wild. So eventually, I think they blamed it on like technical difficulties or something like that. But I had a friend that was on like the top deck in the front. They could see the barge, like there's like lights on the barge, right? So that you can like see.
So it was avoiding a barge.
Yeah, basically they were about to hit it, and they got like really close and had to like skirt that bitch, like, and like we were literally like this, like I'm not kidding you, the boat was like this, avoiding that barge.
All right, let's shake while I bring in Special K. Special K, how hard would it be to do that?
It's not hard to make a ship list because when you try to avoid an obstacle, girl, you gotta swing it all the way over.
I believe it.
Yeah, you know, they come up fast because they're really small and low to the water line, so it's very hard to see, very hard to pick it up on radar. But it sounds like the captain did the right thing, just like you would, right?
Yeah, because that's what I do as a captain of the ship.
Hard left, no right, I don't know. Starboard port.
Your left, my right, right? I don't know. Am I doing this right? I hope so.
You're doing it perfect.
All right, and then we top it up with this beautiful garnish. All right, I know you're here for a spicy paloma, but how about you give
I will.
my east side a try? And actually, Alicia,
Come on, guys.
Come on. Well, actually, I didn't make enough for you, Brandy. I'm so sorry. Or you? Okay, listen. You can contact the other captain about it. Alicia, my first mate's on it. All right, listen. I hope you follow along the 9-month cruise because it is a time, baby. And if I should go on a cruise, let me know. Hop in my DMs. We'll see you guys next time.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage. But that was a